Hello everyone and welcome to this, a first look at the game Hearthstone by Blizzard. My name is Casanis. In this episode we're going to take a look at this trading card game. It's a free-to-play game which is perfect for stay-at-home dads. Let me get to it. I'm just going to actually finish up this game and we'll start right away with the interface. Alright, I'll talk to you all very soon. Okay guys, I am back, and as I was saying, this is Hearthstone by Blizzard. This is a first look. We're not going to go over any deck building or anything like that. We're just going to do a first look at it, and if you really like it, then I'll start going through and discussing decks that I build. This is a trading card game, and I love trading card games. Well, I did as a kid anyway. I really liked them. I like to play them. I like to build strategic decks and go up against people and match my wits against them. Now, sadly, how I'm doing in this game right now shows that I'm kind of witless. But that's neither here nor there. It is a free-to-play game, which is a bonus for stay-at-home dads. I am very poor, so free-to-play is super awesome. So this is the main interface right here. It's very simple. There's a whole bunch of different game modes, and that is kind of cool. First of all, when you first start, you're going to come in here, and you're going to be able to do the practice modes. You're not going to have any decks in here. You're just going to have basic decks, and you're going to be able to choose one of the basic decks and go up against, let's say I choose this one, for example, and go up against either the normal mode characters to practice, or once you've killed all of the normal mode characters, move on to the expert mode. Now this is really all about learning the game, and you know what? It takes about 10 minutes to learn. It's a very simple game. Even if you're not a trading card gamer, this is a very simple game. So that's the first game mode. Second game mode, let's go back. The second game mode is the play. Now, this is where you're probably going to spend most of your time. You build yourself a deck, you come in here and you have two options. You have the casual mode, which is unranked, and you go against people who are kind of trying out their decks and that kind of stuff. These are all really trial decks. None of my decks are very good yet, and I'll tell you why in a second. Secondly, there's ranked mode, and ranked mode is it kind of pits you against other people that are at your level. It starts at level 25, and you work your way down to level 1. I am currently the crappiest mode. I'm currently the crappiest rank. I'm at rank 20. Now, basically, like I said, 25 to 20, you can't lose stars. Once you're at 20, you can't go below 20. Like, you can't keep falling backwards. You can win your way to 20, but you can't fall below it again. So this is really the crappiest rank you can be. That's where I am right now, and that's because my decks aren't all that solid, and let me show you why. Let's go back here and take a look. We're not going to look at this last game mode for right now. Let's take a look at these collections. Now, the collections are the cards that you have, and there are several different types of cards. You're going to have the option of the basic set, bam, and the basic set, you can see here, are all, okay, these are all the classes. Let me explain this game a little better than I have been. First of all, everyone, let's say I start a new deck, everyone's going to choose themselves a special hero. There are 9 heroes in total. As far as I know, there are 9 heroes in total. Each one of these heroes has a special ability, and it costs 2 mana to use the special abilities. All of the special abilities are pretty solid. They're all pretty evenly matched. In my opinion, they are anyway. That's all pretty balanced as far as that's concerned. The special abilities are pretty balanced. So you really have to kind of decide which one of these you like. And I'm not going to go over what each one is, but each one is a little bit different. It's a little bit different, gives you a little bit of spin, a little bit of flavor in the gameplay. So you're going to choose a hero first. Now, once you've chosen a hero, you'll be able to go through and you'll be able to look at the special hero cards. For example, if I had chosen Druid, these are the Druid cards that I own. Okay, these are the basic set, the basic Druid cards that I own. These are the basic Hunter cards, and so on and so on. So there are basic cards for each one. I believe there's a total of 20 basic cards for each hero. There are also these basic cards here, and again, I'm still in the basic set, which can be used with any deck. So there's 20 cards you can choose from the hero deck, the hero set, and then there are a bunch of cards, a lot of cards that you can choose from for the general or the all class, or the neutral, I guess they're calling it, the neutral set. From that, you build yourself a deck, and afterwards, you're going to go into gameplay mode. Now, beside the basic set, there's the expert set. Now, the expert set is purchased, or won. There's 2 different ways of kind of getting expert cards. You can use in-game cash. Now, I currently have, it doesn't show right here, it has my crafting ability right now. There's in-game cash that you can use to buy packs, and they're kind of random packs, and each pack will open up, and you'll have X number of rare and X number of common rare. I mean, they're all rare in the expert packs. They're all expert, but there's like different levels of how often you'll see them. From common, and that's judged by this little gem here. This is the most common color, and blue is the second most common color, and I think then it goes purple, and then orange is like legendary. So you're going to purchase these additional cards, and these cards here, for the most part, are more powerful. I think they are anyway. They're more powerful cards, these expert cards. You get a 1 attack and a 1 health and a divine shield, which means ignore the first damage this guy takes, for a total of 1 mana. And that's pretty awesome. If we go back here and we look at the basic set, let me see if we go back and look at the basic set. Well, I mean, there's some good stuff in here too. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to have the expert cards to win. You don't have to. But when you get up to the legendary cards, those things are scary, scary awesome. If you got yourself legendary cards, and a lot of people in ranked have legendary cards, if you get yourself a legendary card, they are pretty darn powerful. Now, there's a couple of other things you can do to get those cards. You can win them, you can buy them, or there's a crafting mode here. And basically, let's ignore this thing, we'll put it on all sets. Basically, down here you can see I have something called Arcane Dust. Now, I can take any of the rare cards I have, so this common rare, for example, and I can say destroy it, and it would add to my thing 5, and I'm not going to do this because I like that card. You're going to add yourself 5 Arcane Dust, and afterwards, if I wanted to build that card, I could use 40 Arcane Dust and build that card. So you can look through here and say, you know, I'm going to go through here and look at some of these really expensive cards, and this thing here, it's going to cost me 1,600, which I don't have, obviously, but it's going to be a 9 cost 8/8 dragon that summons a full field of 1/1 creatures, which is pretty awesome. Some guys spit these things out and you're like, okay, my game's done. So you can win these, you can build them, or you can buy them. And buying a pack, let's go back and take a look. I'm not going to actually build anything right now. Buying a pack isn't super expensive. You can shop here. Expert packs cost 100 in-game gold. I currently have 50. 100 in-game gold, and you win a fair amount of gold by completing challenges, which there are new challenges every day. And by winning games. So you get new cards by gaining levels, you get more basic cards by gaining levels, and you can buy expert cards at 100 in-game cash. And I'm only showing you this one here because that's all I ever do because I don't have any money. But for $2.99 you could actually buy yourself 2 of these, and so on and so on and so on, if you want to spend the money. You don't have to. Each one of these packs has 5 expert cards in it, and at least one of those cards is rare or better. Now, rare meaning that it has a blue gem. They're all expert cards, all rare cards, all expert cards, but they'll be a blue gem or better. I don't have anything besides blue gems and white gems yet, though, and I've bought 2 or 3 of these packs. And that's going to bring me to the last thing I want to show you. Let's get out of here. The last thing I want to show you is this right here, the arena, and this is what I think makes this so exciting. Boom. Push that button. I can't actually play this right now. But the arena is this challenge where you are shown 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, and you pick one. Until you keep doing that over and over again. You keep picking 1 card of 3 until you have a total of 30 cards for your deck. You've picked your hero, you pick your cards, they're all randomly displayed. Everyone who's in the arena is doing the same thing. So you basically end up with this deck. You don't get to keep the deck afterwards, but you end up with this deck that's really randomly built on the spot, just like everyone else. No pre-planning, no judging everything and saying, I think this is better, etc., etc. No kind of understanding what you're going to be. All you have is your knowledge of your hero and the cards you chose before. Afterwards, you enter this arena and you fight people who've done exactly the same thing. And every time you win, you get a better prize, and you get more and more and more prizes. Now, the prizes are usually gold and arcane dust, or gold and expert pack, and stuff like that for a win. If you don't win at all, then I don't know how much you win. I've never not won anything in the arena, but if you never win, I don't know what happens. I think you still get a little something. It's probably a little bit of gold or something. But anyway, if you don't want to spend the $1.99 to play, then you can spend the 150 in-game gold, and that will allow you into the arena. Now, like I said, you end up getting a pack anyway, so basically you're spending 50 gold. You're spending 50 gold basically to play in the arena, win a pack, and play. And this is my favorite game mode. So basically, I go into the regular game mode, I grind until I have 150 gold coins, and then I come in the arena and I play again. So that is what it's all about. I really, really like this game mode. Alright guys, that is the basic of this. What I want to do is show you a little bit of gameplay. I'm going to play a game right now. I'm going to go into a game right now, play it, and show you guys what it's all about. I'm not going to go through the entire game. I'm going to show you the basic setup of it. Then I'll show you what happens at the end, whether I win or lose or whatever. And then I'll say that's it. Okay, I'll talk to you all very soon.
Now be mine. I must protect the wild.
Okay guys, this is the starting screen, and basically you're either going to go first or you're going to go second. Now, it's a flip of a coin, and I had to go first. And I don't like to go first. I actually very much prefer to go second. That's just my preference. Now, if you've built your deck in a certain way, maybe going first is way better. I don't know. So basically, you decide if your starting hand is what you want, and if it's not, you can dump it. So it's my turn to go first. Let me explain this a little bit. You get a card each turn. This area right down here is your mana. You can have a total of 10 mana, and you can talk to people by saying crap like this. It's kind of good because they've removed all the text, and they removed all the crappy talking back and forth that people do. You play a card, you just drag it and drop it. This is the main screen right here. Okay, I'm just let this turn run out so I can keep talking to you guys. This area right here is your mana, and there's a total of 10 mana inside of this that can fit. That's it. You can have a total of 10 mana chips. You can gain more mana, but you can't gain any more permanent mana. The good thing about going first is you'll always be one, well, unless they built their deck differently, you'll always be about 1 mana chip ahead of everybody else. Boom, let me do this. You'll always be 1 mana ahead, so depending on how you built your deck, and I'm not going to discuss deck design at all right now, all I'm talking about is gameplay. This is where your hero is. Obviously I'm playing the druid, and he is playing the shaman, end turn. This is our powers right here. His power is he can draw a card and take 2 damage. So card advantage sometimes is big. He right now has a whole bunch of cards and I only have 2. So he's kind of got an advantage over me there. My power is that I can give myself 1 armor, which is permanent, and 1 attack, which means I can attack that turn. I have 4 to play. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to take him and swallow the damage. Boom. And I'm going to attack him again. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how this works. You can use your ability... I know, it was a mistake. You can use your ability once a turn, and that's it. It costs 2 mana, regardless of the ability to use it. And everyone has... These abilities, I think... Oh, he's got 2 of them. Poop. He's got 2! Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to do the same thing again. I don't care. I don't care, dude. Keep hitting you for 1. Maybe I'll lose. More than likely I will. Boom, boom. Anyway, this is the main face. This thing here, the art changes around the edges all the time. Yeah, I know, it was a mistake. You keep telling me. The art around here keeps changing all the time, and that's pretty cool as well. So this is it, the basic gameplay. It's really quite enjoyable. There's different abilities. This guy has taunt, which means that I have to attack him. I can't actually attack anything else. My turn, yes. And we are going to do this. On each card there's a special ability, possibly, or there is additional stats. Let me just take a look at this right here. I only have 1 left. This is my special abilities. The card costs 5 mana to cast. It has 4 attack and 6 health. Any special abilities will appear in that area there. This guy has taunt, meaning that they have to attack him first. They can't attack anything else. They have to attack him. I'll end my turn. There's a bunch of different special abilities. I'm not going to go over them all now. If you guys like this series, then I will go into deck building and the different abilities that are available. It's all kind of pretty cool. I really, really like this game. I'm not going to continue having you guys watch this. Simply because I don't want you to learn my deck. If you guys are going to come out here and play and you see my deck, well, that's kind of crappy, right? Okay, good. This guy's pretty awesome. Don't look what I'm doing right now. Don't look what I'm doing. He's pretty awesome. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, because I don't want you guys to have to watch me think this stuff over. But anyway, this is the basic gameplay. It's a really fun and exciting game. If you like tradable card games, it is pretty fun. It is pretty awesome. I recommend it. It's absolutely free, and you know what? You can never go wrong with free. You can't go wrong with free. Even if you hate it, delete it, and who cares, right? Who cares? I'm hoping you guys get this game. If you do, let me know down in the comments. There's a friends list and everything else that you can actually play together, etc., etc. So let me know in the comments if you get this game. Once again, it's called Hearthstone. You see it advertised all over the place, and that's why I'm actually playing it right now. I've seen it advertised a million different places. I thought I'd check it out, especially when it had the words free to play on it. And it is. It's free to play. You might have to grind a little bit. You might have to grind a little bit to kind of get where you want to go, but that is absolutely cool. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind the grind at all. I think it's well worth it, to be honest. So guys, let me know if you pick it up. If you do, tell me in the comments. If you like this video, let me know with a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you want to see some deck building stuff as well. If you didn't like it, let me know with a thumbs down. That tells me what you like and what you don't like on my channel, and that's really very important to me. Alright? Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments down below, and if you haven't done so, please take a few seconds to subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone. And just so you guys know, I actually won that game. If you want to figure out how, then come on out here and challenge me to a game. Add me to the friends list. It's gonna be fun. Alright, I'll talk to you all very soon.